It's December, it's the end of the year. So what does that mean? That it's time to do our yearly recap. Now, I'm not talking about counting your financials. I'm talking about something way more important than that. My name is Sara Gilbert, business strategist and mindset coach, and I help service-based entrepreneurs build and grow their businesses. So if you're ready to bring your business and your success to a whole new level, make sure to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell button to be notified each time we release a new episode. So December calls for a yearly recap, a moment where we actually step back to be able to propel ourselves forward. It's like taking a swing. Too many times I see people where they're very busy planning for the next year, but they haven't actually looked back and seeing, okay, what have I achieved? So take a moment and ask yourself, did I reach my goals for the year? Yes, we want to calculate in terms of revenue, in terms of new clients. But let's not forget, did I reach my goals in terms of influence? Did I reach my goal? Do I have a better quality of life? Do I have deeper, more meaningful conversations with my clients? These are such important factors that we often forget because it's not tangible. Hence, they are even more important to step back and make a recap on that. What's your theme of the year? If you've been following me for a while, you know that in January, we give a name for the entire year. Now, sometimes between January and December, the year actually changes name. I don't know for you, but for me, it certainly did this year. It started out like I was going to conquer the world, and it ended up being the year of resilience. The year where I got knocked down so many times, having to learn vulnerability, which really not my best friend, resilience, getting back up. So my theme of the year totally changed from the beginning to the end. Then look at what you've accomplished throughout the year. What are like really strong things, events that happen throughout the year? They don't necessarily have to be quantifiable, but they can be qualified. So for me, it's being able to be so deeply rooted, a lot more than where I was at the beginning of the year, where it's actually shifting my business to really align it with who I am even more, and the difference I want to make in the world even more. Apparently, I was not on path at the beginning of the year. Then, let's be honest. What are the failures that happened this year? And once I list the failures, and it's not about going back in the negative aspect, but it's going in the things that we failed at, and asking yourself the honest questions. Yes, I failed at this thing. I didn't reach that goal. Did I do what I was supposed to do? Did I give it everything I got? Sometimes we'll take a strategy and say, oh yeah, well that strategy didn't work. We'll just chuck it and move on to another strategy. When, you know what? That same strategy, if I would have done what I was supposed to do, if I would have given everything I got when I actually did it, probably the outcome would have been different. Then, what did I learn? There's a gift in everything that happens. So what are my life lessons that I learned throughout the year from those achievements, from those failures? What did I learn? There's a gift in there. Our job is to figure out what that gift is, because otherwise, how can we learn from it? And last but definitely not least, how will I celebrate this year? Not just the fact that I landed more clients, that my revenues are higher, but how about the fact that perhaps I have a better quality of life than I did last year? I'm a better leader than I was last year. We often forget to celebrate. This is probably one of the things I always push, really get my teams to do, is to celebrate the wins and the small wins, because the small wins accumulate to get us to the big win. So how are you going to celebrate those small victories, those lessons, those gifts that you got throughout the year? So there you have it. take a time, ask yourself these questions, recap the year, take a step back so you can take 17 forward next year. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And make sure you take this moment for you, for your business, for your team. And you know what? This implies, and this has an influence on everyone around you. So take a moment to do your yearly recap. Thank you for being here week after week. We're actually going to take a break for the holidays and obviously celebrate. And I will see you in the new year.